Oh, leyendas. I'm like, what is that monstrosity? My avatar. What is that? The Pog Bean. I'm familiar with the Pog Bean. What it is, what up, everybody? How's it going? Moon, it's been so long since I've talked to you.
But before I go...
Oh, wait a second. I have to leave you with this. That do be a fart, though. It has been a really long time. Starlight, thank you so much for being so excited that literally chatting in my chat before chat even starts. And by chat, I meant stream. These burps are pretty pathetic. And I don't have a Keffy here to count any of them. That doesn't mean you need to. Wait. Dude, that's what I need. I need that lizard. I need to see if I can find that lizard. Especially since... Isn't traditionally the... I'm gonna just go to my main screen. That's black! There we go. Isn't traditionally the hue lizard, isn't that a bearded dragon, if memory serve? Hue gif. Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Oh, speak of the devil. Speak of the devil and he'll take the form of Keffy. What? That's not what I meant. Hold on one second. I actually didn't finish setting up. But yeah, that is typically it is a bearded dragon. And I say that, I need to do that because I have my little Lechonk. And my Lechonk could be my
Oh, good. Golly, Miss Molly.
Thank you, Keffy. I appreciate that. He has yet to do the shoot blood from his eye at me yet. That's apparently a thing that bearded dragons can do. Not just horned lizards, but bearded dragons can also shoot blood from their eyes. But he hasn't done that yet. So that's pretty cool. I'm okay if he never shoots blood from his eyes, if I'm being real honest with you. But welcome in, everybody. How's it going? We're just gonna switch all over. We're gonna have a great time. What is this? Automatic ad length, great. Oh shit, Crazy Cat Lady Kate just gifted me a sub to Reaper O'Bacon. Well, thanks, Crazy Cat Lady Kate. You the real MVP. Alright, I just gotta do this real quick. I meant to do this before the stream started, and I kind of forgot. Oh shit, it's already almost perfectly set up. Look at that nonsense. Look at that nonsense. Alright, let's go back to our main screen here. So, okay, here's what we're gonna do real quick. We're gonna do one of these because I'm feeling like a real Pog champ right now. So I'm gonna do one of these real quick. How's everybody doing today? How's everybody's weekend going so far? We're gonna do some shout outs.
Oh no, he's not running. Oh boy, just stop. Just give me the arrow. Well, I need the bow too. Give me the bow and arrow, please. Is he gonna die? In my head? That's kind of toxic, I'm just saying.
I mean, there are significantly better
Literally
clips.
shot
Not that this is a
in my
bad
head.
one by any means.
I don't know how I'm still alive, but... Guys, does he ever...
Bruh, do you ever kill that thing? Hold on, we're gonna try one more time. We're gonna try one more time for Keffy, okay? We're gonna try one more time and see what happens, alright? Keffy, what is your clip gonna be? Survey says... nothing. Apparently there's a, maybe there's a cooldown on it. Cool. So Keffy has no more clips. On to the next one, as they say. Let's see what Lolly has going on here. Maybe it'll be something about hot beef again. think I remember something like that.
Ever. Not even for love? I would do anything for love, but I won't do that.
That's some old Lolly stream there. Also beautiful singing. I need to finish that game. I still have not yet finished Later Daters. I'm pretty sure I'm towards the end of it, but I have not actually finished it yet. Moon. You haven't either?
Because okay, he fucked himself.
Oh,
That's
it's
true.
Sam.
I just watched him run off with fame.
Oh yeah, yeah. We did
And
great.
Hazoka?
We did great. I just don't have any attack. We did great. We did great.
Hazoka went skydiving? Yeah, Hazoka loves skydiving.
We did great. We did great. There goes P110.
Wait, did Hazoka really go speed running? Did Hazoka really go speed running? And by speed running, I meant skydiving. Why can't I use words properly? Technically skydiving is speed running from a plane to the ground.
Oh, buddy, that did not age well at all.
Now my question is, were those farts on my stream, or did those farts just come from Keffy's stream? I mean, technically, the first clip wasn't a fail. Hold on, let's try something crazy here, okay? We're gonna try something crazy here. Hold on. That was a real fart. That was a real fart on stream. That fart is actually. Oh, it's not. Is it this one? Hold on. Hold on. I think it was that one. Or was it? It's not this one, right? Hold on. I have a part 2. No, that's definitely not that one.
Let me see.
There we go. Yo, you gotta shout. Welcome to Saturday Shoutouts with your host Dr. Taco. We're shouting out the man with the plan, Captain Rockbone. Let's see those clips. Let's see that clip, baby.
Like I said, I've been doing this for 8-9 years, and I've put in a whole lot of blood, sweat, and tears. Like, I've really want this to be something, and I want. Yeah, thank you for being able to sense how okay. So here's the blurb for Adventure Calls. I forgot you PBS'd it. So it says Adventure Calls. TTRPG originated by Malcolm Blair, but developed with the help of Krista Blair.
I mean, it started off strong. It started off as a strong clip. I'm not gonna lie. Anytime you can talk about something you're passionate about and it gets clipped, that's a strong clip. I can't take anything away from that. Now, unfortunately, I think it could have been clipped better. Maybe the clip should have been talking about the blurb. But if you guys are interested in tabletop RPG systems, the Captain's your man. He's the man with the plan. And I still have not looked at the email you sent me because I'm a piece of shit human being. I will look at it eventually. I believe in honesty and truth, and I'm probably one of those people that will hyper fixate it on whenever we wanna do the dark deed. If you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Yes, it is, my friend. Welcome in. We're doing we're doing an impromptu shout out Saturday. So I'm just like, anybody who's in chat, I'm like, yo, let me give you a shout out. You got clips. Oh shit, White Rabbit Object. They were recently playing No Game. Let's check out the clip from that game. Good clip. I like it. My favorite part was when no clip played. So but welcome in. That's all we're doing for right now. But yeah, we will be no streams, no clips. That's what they all say. Until they do stream and do clip, and then they stop streaming and then get rid of all their clips. I'm looking at you, Skella Spam. Wherever you are in this dark night. At least I think she got rid of all of her clips. I'm gonna see. I know Keffy got rid of all of her clips at one point, if memory serves. They were playing 7 Days to Die. Yeah, no clips. Oh, shit. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that little jump scare there. I wasn't prepared for my own sound. So I'm gonna shout myself out again, because I'm a pretty cool guy. Are you okay, He-Man? This is a pretty good clip. Not the best, but it's pretty good. He-Man really struggling with that ladder. Is Skeletor so heavy that he can knock the Skeletor taking his sweet time on that briefcase? Oh, He-Man. He-Man, the most powerful man in all of Eternia. And he couldn't knock over a ladder. Couldn't even knock over a ladder. What can I say? Oh, I see somebody hiding in chat. So I'm gonna give them a shout out too. We're gonna see what kind of stuff they got going on there. All right, give me 1 second here. Cause that's what we do at a completely unprompted shout out Saturday. Here we go. He's playing Party Animals.
The other two. What happened to you guys?
We died.
Oh, bonk. Oh, no.
My God.
That's a bad look.
Oh my
Jesus.
Got
lord.
bonked right into the
I'm dead. Wow.
pit.
Alright, so Party Animals basically looks like a variation of Gang Beast is what I'm seeing. It's looking very similar to Gang Beast, which is not, in my opinion, a bad thing to be similar to. But hopefully the matchmaking works better. Because I remember trying to do a community day for Gang Beast, and that was an absolute disaster because after every match it would like disconnect everybody, and then trying to reconnect everybody, it was just like, nah, I'm gonna go ahead and not work anymore. So it's like, oh, okay, that's pretty cool, I guess. We'll have to try, and because that's on Game Pass if memory serves. So we'll have to try and do some of that at some point, because I've heard good things. Like I know the man I just shouted out. I know he really enjoyed playing it. So I'll have to try and give that a shout out. I'll have to give a shout out to that game that I already forgot the name of. What was that game called? Fighting Pets and the bats they use. Super Bash Sisters, Ultra Bash Sisters. That's what it was. It just brings together Party Animals. It's called Party Animals. That's what it's called. Party Animals. Thank you, Borat. Party Animals was recently playing Party Animals. However, they have no clips, apparently. Or they don't actively share their clips. Nah, I'm gonna snooze that ad. It's gonna be snoozed for 5 minutes. Okay, wait, so if I saw correctly, If I saw correctly. Huh, it's not showing up in chat though. But I'm gonna do it anyways because I can. Oh yeah, shout out Saturday is still going strong. I think this is right. You'd think I would know this by now. But we're gonna try this. I'm gonna see if I did this right.
That's the moon.
Oh shit,
Moon's
that's
a
what moon
robot.
looks like. Oh, that was Walking Simulator. Death Stranding. That was Death Stranding, wasn't it? The moon. I don't think I have. This is going back to the stupid lizard emote. I don't think I have Halloween global emotes. I'm gonna have to see if I can find that lizard. I do have the sick cow though. What the fuck was that? That was Death Stranding. Probably not as good as Party Animals, but I've heard, you know, mixed opinions. So that's what we do around here. We get mixed opinions. Do you guys like? Do you like bustin'? I like bustin'. Careful, you can only do that 2 more times, as it turns out. I didn't know I had a redemption limit on that. Gadget got mad at me because apparently I have a redemption limit on that, and he tried spamming it, and after the 3rd play, he wasn't allowed to do it again. Alright, hold on. For you guys, because I like you guys.
Number 5?
Is this the montage? Out of
I've been
nowhere?
tuning for Jesse. He loves it. Yeah, we're pretty good.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
It's so loud right in my ear.
I guess that was a full cheek spread.
It was.
that sound was not muffled by anything. That was factory direct to you.
We're gonna do this.
Oh, Jesse, if nothing else.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh, it smells so bad.
That's one for the highlight reel.
Oh yeah. Well, my opinion is the killer played like this. Hoo-wee!
Oh, Lord. How do they feel now?
God! Wow!
That's the real question. With a possible follow-up. Oh, that's disappointing.
Did you just shit yourself?
No, I did not shit myself, by the way. I can hear the smell. I can hear smells.
I need one more of the chest condition.
I was wondering why you were running back in the room so
It
fast.
hurts so much.
That is primo #1 to put into the fart compilation.
Some people say he can still barely breathe to this day, and still is giggling at a high-pitched pace. That's the legend. Because you are the legend, and the legend is true. Alright. I think we've done a fair amount of shout-outs. We've done a fair amount of farts already. I think it's time that we jump into one of these lovely young ladies. Wait. The ad is going to start in a minute, so actually, I'm just going to I'm going to stall again. we'll let the ad break happen, then we'll go into it. I don't want to deny anybody, equal access to my streams. So we'll let the ad break happen, then we'll jump into the game. If memory serves, we were getting towards the end of this game. I don't think there's a lot of it left. I believe we were on either the second to last day or the last day of the show. I believe we ended the stream going into another memory section. There's this blacked out section that appears to be like memories of the past. So that little bit really hasn't been unraveled yet. It mostly seems to be me. Like, I'm guessing it's the memories that I lost, because at the very beginning of this game, you get bonked in the head and lose your memories. So I think this is the stuff that was happening beforehand, and they're talking about how they're trying to escape this island, because basically the title of this game is pretty much dead on. It's Find Love or Die Trying, where basically I'm trying to get married to one of these technically beautiful 5 young ladies, not the one in the middle with the headset. She's the producer on the show. I have been going with, I don't have my mouse to capture, but the young lady on the far right with the brown hair, her, and then the young lady with the yellow hair on the far left, the blonde. Those are the 2 that I have been courting, and we will see whom I may end up with, or which of these young ladies will be saying no to me and then making sure I die, because that's what happens in this game. It is very clear. You either find love, and you have 5 days to make one of these girls fall in love with you and get married, but if they say no, then they kill you, because that's how reality TV will probably start working in the next 10 years or so. So I don't think it's really that off base. Maybe it's a little preemptive. I've barely had any caffeine this weekend, and I can feel it. 2 months tops. I don't know. But we'll see. Okay, the ad break has ended. Welcome back. Welcome back to everybody who is not a subscriber. Unlike Charlie, who has the first badge down there, D. Valroth. D. Valroth, how you doing, buddy? How are you today? Is life finding you well? Oh, I thought we ended on a memory. Turns out we did not. Is there a history? Oh, okay. So we ended just after the blackout scene. So the characters made a mad dash to the boat. And then I guess we started a new day on the beach, where we said, a beach scene? Really? Violet here. I already forgot all the voices I did, I think, for a majority of them, so I apologize. I know I'm doing like the kind of high squeaky character for her. I think I was trying to do like I think I was doing like a smarty sounding voice. Her, I was doing like a bougie sounding voice. I think. We'll just go with it. We'll go with it. So Violet, I believe this is Violet. That's Scarlet. That's Violet. I can't remember her name. Not only gratuitous, but oh so predictable. That's Yui. That's Yui. Oh, come on. It's the beach. Don't be so negative. I guess you're right. It's not every day you get to go to the beach. Oh, wait. I looked at the wrong name. I'm terrible. Are you all right, Tara? You've looked better. Tara was practically crawling on the beach sand like a zombie with one arm. Sunlight, my worst enemy. We meet again, you piece of shit. She's a hardcore gamer girl, and she stays indoors to play her games, if that's not made clear. There's some shade under the beach umbrellas over there, Tara. You look like you could use it. I swear I'd never seen Tara move so fast. Let's go in the water. Come on. Scarlet grabbed Violet by her hand. She's been depressed ever since she lost her magic. Oh, okay. I understand that reference. It took me a second. Well, I mean, you know, now she's just a normal human. She's not an Esper anymore, you know? What can I say? I didn't bring anything to change. Now that's the spirit. Wait up, you guys. And just like that, they're off. You up to join them? I'd be crazy to miss out on this. Just one thing first. Allie pulled me in with her arms, ooh, and kissed me passionately. Oh! It's harder when the other girls are around. You think they saw? I couldn't stop my jaw from dropping. The look on your face was priceless, my God. Try to keep up. Allie ran to join the girls in the water. I smiled and followed suit. In my birthday suit. We spent the rest of the morning enjoying the warm weather on the beach. Morning, Taco. Time sure flies, huh? The show's almost over, and you'll be able to go back to your regular life soon. No idea if that's going to have any less headaches, though. Who knows? As strange as it sounds, I've had some fun here. The whole getting murdered thing isn't great, but it hasn't been all bad. I did mention the other people would kill to be in your possession. Position, even. Or my possession. People might want to kill to have me. I don't know. I might be selling myself short. On second thought, they definitely haven't thought it through yet enough. Probably not. Well, back to business. It's time to pick who you'll go on your first third date with. Depshep, what it is, my dude. Nani? Depshep, roll. Okay, hold on. We're gonna do a little more. We're gonna do a little more shout out real quick. So my boy D Valroth, he rolled in literally like 1 second before you, or probably more than a second. Time's relative though.
Purely cosmetic, but you also have a special form of commercial district. Game, we're done playing. Could you stop doing things? Thanks.
I was like, I feel like something has to happen here. I was like, it has a good title and everything. No, you have one other clip that I did that's it's probably my personal favorite. It's when you're trying to do the expression, I'm not trapped in here with you, you're trapped in here with me. And you try it about 2 or 3 times, and then after the final attempt, you're just like, you know what, I'm done.
Open the elevator, god damn it! No. Get in there, get in there. Ah! Oh god!
Oh, Jesus!
I'm breathing, but it's like I can't. It doesn't work.
Oh, I still have to play that game. It is one that I've had forever, and my lazy ass just has not been playing it.
Purely cosmetic, but you also have a special form of commercial district.
Game, we're done playing.
Game. game. We're done playing. Could you stop doing things? Thanks.
I met 2 of the actors who were in the games. Oh, that's cool. I like that. That's really neat. Or I can click on this. And then I can go to this. And then I can click on... Shh, 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 not that. And then I can click on this. And then click on this. Actually, you have at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. You have like 17 clips, Charlie. But just for whatever reason, it is obsessed with that one clip. So I'm gonna play my favorite clip that you do. So give me 1 second. I'm going to I'm just gonna put it on stream real quick. This is personally my favorite clip. I love this clip.
Fight it
Oh,
out.
that's an army. Too bad they're not trapped on this island with her. Or rather, she's not trapped on this island with her. They're trapped on this... I screwed that up. Never mind. Pretend I did that right.
I personally love that clip. She's not trapped on that island with her. Wait, no. They're not trapped on that island with her. She's trapped on that island. Wait. Never mind. Just pretend I did that right. That's my favorite clip. However, you also do have a clip on there that has like 45 views. So, I don't know what you did in that clip. Now I'm curious. I'm going to go look at that clip again real quick. Sorry, Charlie. I literally just clicked on your name, but now you no longer exist. There you are, D. Valroth. He'll be streaming in 3 days. Something. Shush. I'll go watch that if I want to. Quit auto-playing it. Flat. It's something from Symphony of War, and it's just titled Flat. But it's got 45 views, which I think is pretty impressive because I don't even have any clips with 45 views. So good on you for doing something that makes all the people come a-running. Alright. Back to it. Who's the unlucky soulmate candidate for today? Yui. The moment's finally here. The final date with the best girl. Oh, okay, cool. Remember, if you mess this up, there's an army of people out there waiting to take your place. Not planning on it, Kat. You didn't plan to lose your memories and end up on an insane TV show either, but look how that turned out. Life sure is funny, huh? You're telling me life's never what you expect. But having a life with Yui, you'd be the luckiest person alive. And I'm not saying that because I've got money on you picking her. You promise? Let's get those cameras rolling, people. I feel like the music's too low now. I could see Yui from my room's window, walking around the front of the mansion. It looked like she was looking for something. Looking for D's nuts. I practically jumped down the stairs, then ran outside to see her. Hey there, Taco. What's the hurry? You look like you're in quite the rush. I just wanted to see you a little earlier. Gosh, that's really sweet of you. I've been meaning to see you too. It's just I've been doing a lot of thinking since you helped me get Bun. I forgot about that, Rabbit. Ah, how's the big B doing?
Come to think of it, that's why I'm out here. He ran away in a hurry and I was trying to catch up. Though this has already happened a few times, and each time he somehow ends up back in my room.
I'm sure he's fine. I wouldn't be worried.
I just can't help myself, you know?
You're a really sweet person, Yui. I love that about you.
You are too, Taco. Do you have time today to hang out? There's something I'd like to talk to there's something I'd like to do. There's
So I need to make, whenever I do visual novels, even though I think it would be an insensitive joke, I think it would make sense. I need to have a stroke counter, because there's so many times I get to tripping over my own tongue and then just completely shut down, and it's just like, and there's the first stroke of the stream.
There's something I'd like to do with you.
Of course I do, for you.
Even if it's a little boring?
I'm sure it can't be that boring if it's with you, you know? Whatever it is, I'm down.
Okay, here we go!
She turns into Mario. And so we talked. And so we walked together to the beach and started fishing side by side.
Ah, now this is the life.
I have to admit, this wasn't what I expected.
This was, by far, the best way to pass the time out in the countryside. To be honest, I'm not much for crazy activities like skydiving or shopping trips. I'd rather just spend my days quietly with the person I love, talking from dusk till dawn. Just enjoying each other's company, you know? That's the best. Is this okay with you?
Of course it is, Yui. Getting the chance to learn more about you, to try the things you like, that's where the real fun is. I'd also much prefer that to doing crazy things all the time, too. Though, I do think shopping trips aren't really in the same category as skydiving.
They are when you live in the deep country.
Hey, you up for a little contest?
Sure, let's do it. What is it?
Want to see who can catch more fish?
You're on.
Apparently, I had flan. Apparently, I had flan, and it was delicious. It was creamy, but gelatinous. It was soft, yet firm. It had a delicious, creamy taste, and a nice caramel base at the bottom. I enjoyed it. For the next few hours, we kept on at it, while we enjoyed each other's conversation and company. Yui was a natural. She was catching fish left and right. Each time she caught one, she would let it back into the ocean, and each time I wondered when my first one would bite. I never ended up catching a single one. But that didn't matter. What did was that we were having a ball. See, now this is opposite of at least real younger me. Back in the day, I used to go fishing in this little pond, I guess, that was in our apartment complex, and we would go on this dock, and I had this little kid's Mickey Mouse fishing rod, and I would put on a piece of frozen corn, and I would throw it in the water, and I would catch what were known as sungills. I would catch those things left and right. I think pretty sure they're called sungills. I'm gonna look it up. Maybe. Sungill fish. Yep, that was those. They were ugly suckers. Well, maybe ugly is a little harsh, but they weren't really. Not a bluegill, so that's not what I wanted. Oh, I guess they are just called bluegill sunfish. But yeah, they had little spiny things. I'll show you guys in a second. So you can see. That's what I used to catch all the time. And it was funny because it was a catch and release, so it never really mattered. But I used to catch these things left and right. And then there would be these dudes that were like on the dock, and they'd have all of their super fancy fishing equipment, and they wouldn't pull up anything. But I'm rocking my like $10 blue Mickey Mouse fishing rod and picking out fish every other like reel. It was impressive, and I mocked them openly.
Thanks for indulging me, Taco.
Hey, I had a lot of fun too, Yui. Don't worry about it.
You don't have to lie. I know I'm not like the other girls. I grew up with nothing, and it shows in how I spend my time, what I wear, everything. I love you so much, you know? If I had you, I'd give you all the love in my heart, every moment of every day. I really would live for love. That's what I've always wanted. But I know I could never give you all the things that everyone else could. The money, the acclaim, the excitement. And I find myself worrying. What if you picked me and the second we leave the island, you realize that I can't give you the life you deserve, and you start to hate me. I don't know what to do if it came to that. So, before it comes to that, I want to ask you, would just me be enough?
No! Yes, Huey. Yes, 1,000 times yes! I don't need to be in the spotlight. I don't need to be rich. More than all that, I want you. And just you.
I've waited so long to hear you say that.
She pulled me close and kissed me.
I love you so much. I always have, and I always will. I'll always put our happiness first. I'll make you so happy every day.
I'll do the same. I promise.
Pinch me, I must be dreaming.
This is as real as it gets, Yui. Here on out, it's just gonna be me and you.
I just can't hold myself back anymore, Taco.
She pushed me onto the warm sand of the beach and pressed herself against me. Yui. She kissed me once more, her hands wrapped around me as mine pulled her closer.
Let's make up for lost time, Taco.
What happened next was imagination come to life. I lost all track of time in the outside world. Only Yui mattered, and I wouldn't have it any other way. After today's date, I decided to take a stroll around the mansion. The night was clear as could be. A light breeze made it just a bit chilly, but not enough that I need to put on more. I found myself fixating on the moon without thinking. I thought I'd find you here. Why's that? Just a gut feeling in the island-wide surveillance system. You doing okay? Yeah, I'm just thinking. I can't believe the show's almost over. It didn't feel real earlier today. Time sure flies, doesn't it? You've only got the last third date with Allie tomorrow, then the final ceremony on the day after. Speaking of which, how was your date today? It was awesome. Yui's the most wonderful woman in the whole world. Somehow, she can take the most normal things and turn them into irreplaceable memories. More than anything, I just want to make more memories with her every day. And make her happier than anyone's ever been. Jeez, we're gonna have to edit that to stop people from throwing up. I get it though. You, my friend, are luckier than anyone has any right to be. Better pack your bags. I've got a feeling you'll be heading to the countryside soon. Who knew that 3 dates were all you need to figure out if a marriage would last? If this TV gig doesn't work out, maybe I should become a marriage counselor. Anyway, I'd love to stay and chat, but I've got to get some work done tonight to prep for the ending of the show. You know what? I could use some company, and it's not like you were up to anything. Kat reached her hand out to me. I put my hand in hers on instinct. With her hand in mine, she pulled me with her to the library, where there's a lovely picture of her in the library.
Now, you're probably wondering, why did I bring you here of all places?
You like to read?
Well, yes, but no. There's no internet for us goons, so here's where we store most of our information. Records of every single run of the show, building and security details, guard schedules, and most importantly, salary records. It's hidden in plain sight as regular books. You need to know how to decipher them, though. They're pretty useless to the average person.
Interesting. And also a little unnecessary. Who here is going to read a book?
Oh, I knew the state of education was bad, but not this bad.
It still doesn't answer why you brought me here.
Well, you see, I have this lovely chair and table here that I so love to work on. And it's truly, truly exhausting for me to get up from this lovely arrangement to have to fetch each book I need to reference. So,
you want me to grab your books for you so you can just stay here?
I'm so glad you understand. And you know, I'm doing everything I can to keep you alive, and it's just a teeny tiny favor.
I couldn't help but laugh at her mock pout. Sure, Cat. It's the least I can do.
Great. All right, to start, I need you to grab me The Princess of Avaranda, 100 Easy Recipes for a Philosopher's Stone, and...
I regret everything. That is a literal phrase from my own personal life. This must be the 100th batch of books I've had to deliver. It's been hours. Excuse me. Seriously, whoever designed this system should be shot. I tried to read a few of the books I was delivering, but like Kat said, they just seemed like regular books.
And that's a wrap. Thanks for the help, Taco. I'll send you a thank you card for when you're off this island or something.
At that rate, that was pretty much slave labor.
I like to think of it more of unpaid charity work. You've got one last date tomorrow. Don't mess it up. I'm curious, what's the first thing you're going to do when you get out of here?
Honestly, I'm not sure. Maybe try to figure out what my life was before. Who knows?
That's as good a start as any. Well, I gotta get back to editing. Night, Taco.
See ya, Cat. Guess I'll head back to my room and call it a night. The alarms were deafening. Oh, we're back to the memory portion, or crazy dream portion. We planned for every possibility we could, but it wasn't enough. We made it to the ship, but it still wasn't enough. Our one saving grace, the ship, wouldn't start. Someone tampered with it, and there's no time to fix it.
That's it then.
I couldn't find the words to say. I love you.
I love you too, Taco. I wish we could have met anywhere but here.
She held me in her arms with the last of her strength. All that's left to do is wait. Goodbye, love. Jesus Christ, that scared the poop out of me. Oh my. Hold on, we're gonna try this again. We're gonna do a little take two action. And action. That was a much better fart than previously. I woke up with Yui in my arms. We stayed up last night, going for an unforgettable walk in the woods together. She was still fast asleep and holding on to me so tightly. She looked at peace. I ran my hand through her chestnut hair.
I love you, Taco.
She hugged me a little tighter. I couldn't move. Ack! But hell, I didn't wanna. Who would? The morning flew by, and it couldn't have been any better.
If you told me this would happen all those years ago, I'd have laughed. But I'm so, so glad it's happened. I'm the happiest person I've ever been. Though, it'd be perfect if it wasn't here.
What do you mean?
I know you have to go on a date with someone else today.
Yeah, sorry about that, Yui.
That's okay. After you told me how you felt, I'm feeling secure, even if you have to date somebody else. Don't have too much fun, though.
I kissed her on her forehead. I'll see you later, Yui.
Come back soon.
I banged the shit out of Allie. Well, look who crawled out of an economy class airplane toilet. And good morning to you too, Damien.
Taco, don't mind him. Damien was just telling me the news. Your ratings are doing really well so far. At this rate, I really think you'll make it out of here.
That's great news. I wouldn't celebrate just yet. Just because you've done well till now doesn't mean you won't jump the shark today. Your ratings today need to be higher than they've ever been, or you'll get axed. Axed, literally, if I'm around when your number's up. I guess we'll find that out together, won't we? Later.
Sorry about him. He can be a little mean sometimes.
A murder threat is a little mean?
Anyway, you ready for your last date with Allie? It's just this last date, then tomorrow it'll be the final ceremony.
I'm ready as I'll ever be.
Fantastic! Then we'll start filming right away. Good luck, Taco. You'll need it.
Thanks, Kat. I owe you one. It's time for my last date with Allie. Now, in theory, I should probably do something spicy, right? Because it's supposed to be, really high ratings. So wouldn't, doing something, kind of spicy, be good? But at the same time, I'm also kind of... I don't know how this game goes. So I'm afraid that if I do something spicy, it's going to flip on me and it's going to hurt me. But I'm also afraid that if I don't do something spicy, then I'm going to get killed. So we're just going to have to see what unfolds, and then we'll kind of play it from there. I found Allie by the beach, or more accurately, she came running to me.
You are not going to believe this, Taco.
What's that?
Alright. Who took my keys? You've got 10 seconds before... Oh, no, I didn't realize it was Kat. You've got 10 seconds before I take it out of Four's paycheck.
Oh, come on.
We'll walk and talk. Come on. Well, let's walk, maybe. More like run like hell. Four is not going to be happy when he finds out that whatever. Come on, let's go.
She grabbed my hand and pulled me with her into the forest clearing nearby. What's going on?
You are not gonna believe what I just found.
What's that?
Well, I was wondering how to top the 2 previous dates when I stumbled upon... wait a minute. It's better if I surprise you.
I'm gonna have to close my eyes again, right?
I love how you fast learn things, Taco.
She was singing as she covered my eyes with one hand and pulled me along with the other. She pulled me along step by step. I can't say I wasn't enjoying it. Is this a staircase? Feels like metal beneath me. In the middle of the forest?
Just a bit more now. All right. You can open your eyes now.
Oh shit, we're on the airplane. How on earth... We were inside a small plane, the very same one I've been rudely awakened in my first day here. How did you even...
It was just sitting in the forest, so I thought, why not, right?
I have so many questions. Wait a minute. Are you planning on... Without even bothering to answer me, Allie rushed to the cockpit. Oh, crap. Here's to hoping that this goes better than the rollerblades. Huh? I wonder what this big red button does. Oh god, get me out of here. I ran for the door, but it was already shut tight. And away we go! The engine of the plane roared as we took off. I slammed into the side of the door. Oof. Come on, be honest. You were thinking the same thing. You put a big, juicy red button there, completely unattended, and you expect a good citizen like me not to press it? You're bonkers. You've got a point, but do you have any idea how to fly this thing? Wait a minute. If you're talking to me here, then who's flying the plane? Oh, why is Panda flying the plane? Technically, nobody, but... Crash. The right wing of the plane smashed into a tree. We hit it hard enough for it to be slightly deformed. Oof! I slammed into the wall yet again. Well, we didn't need that wing anyway. We still have the other one. Exactly like kidneys. Forget killing death shows. Forget killing dating shows. Forget Damien and Kat. Allie was going to be the death of me. I tried to run to the cockpit, but it was all I could do to stay upright as the plane teetered back and forth. I'm just kidding, I've got this. Allie ran to the cockpit without breaking a sweat. Meanwhile, I did my best impression of a ball in a pinball machine. Alright, I got this! The plane seemed to stabilize in a matter of seconds. I do like the funny Calamity haha music, though. Oh, thank God. I really thought we were gonna... Crash. Oops! Once again, the right wing of the plane smashed into a tree. Somehow, it was bent back into shape. Not so bad, if I do say so myself. Alright, that was dumb luck and you know it. And now, for the moment we've all been waiting for. We started gaining altitude, slowly at first, then faster and faster, higher and higher. Before long, we were soaring high above the trees. Allie yelled out in triumph. Woo! I joined in and yelled out with glee. It's a pretty great feeling, huh? Not dying in a fiery plane crash? Flying free? Without it, what's the point of living? You talking about freedom or flying? Why not both? That said, there's another reason I flew us up here. What's that, Allie? This is the only place I could find on the island that wasn't bugged. No one can eavesdrop on us here. And, sorry for the turbulence, but without it, they might have heard me disable the bugs in here. Believe me, I looked for a safe place as hard as I could. That's why I got the rollerblades and the boat earlier, to find a safe place to talk as fast as possible. I'm guessing you know what the show is really about, then. Unfortunately, yeah. What a bummer, am I right? Unfortunately, I don't think you do. And I can't risk telling you everything either. What? Why? Believe me, you're better off not knowing. What? Allie, what are you hiding? Who are you really? Look, we don't have too much time before we'll have to land. This thing's already almost out of fuel. Sure enough, we had already started descending. Please, just trust me. I'm on your side, Taco. I know there's so many lies going around here, but I really want to help you get out of here. Though I have to admit it wasn't on my to-do list at first. It's a good thing you're so cute. I'm kidding, jeez. Do you trust me? I mean... I'm gonna say yes, but I feel like it's wrong. Of course I do, Allie, you know that. You won't regret it, promise. So, what can you tell me?
There's no time. Long story short, there's something on this island I need to find that the people I work with need. It's life or death, not just for you or me, but for countless others. I came here to save you all, and I won't give up until I have. Though at this point, I've done all I can. It's in his hands now.
Whose?
No time to talk. We're almost back in range of the island's recorder network. No matter what, don't tell anybody what happened here. Not even a little bit. Not even if you think you can trust them. Are we clear?
Crystal. The plane flew lower and lower. That's why I was like, I don't know if I'm supposed to say yes. I mean, all of it was sus. Like, now this has happened. Now am I supposed to trust Yui? I mean, it is a little suspicious that Yui just happened to be the girl from my past that's been deeply in love with me this whole time. But now I've got her, secret agent girl, apparently. I don't know now.
All right. We're about to go back in the resort recording zone. What else? Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
That really doesn't limit it much.
I guess not.
After we landed, Kat scolded us for taking the plane. Kat and Allie seemed to exchange more than a few uneasy glances as we got off the plane. As we were walking away, I heard Kat whisper something to Allie.
Nice try.
And then I saw something I'd never seen before and would never see again. The sky rapidly turned from bright blue to black, the sky rapidly turned from bright blue to black, as if it were water being drowned in the darkest ink. Was this like a Truman Show thing? Are we in a dome? Then the bright sun in the sky went out like a candle in the wind. Even though I knew I was standing outside, I couldn't even see my hands in front of my face. Then I felt somebody grab me from behind. No, not somebody. There must be several people. Jesus Christ. They forced me to the ground and cuffed me behind my back. I screamed, but there was no sound. I tried to fight, but there was no way out. I screamed at Allie for her to run as far as she could, but I heard no response. Then, nothing. I woke up on an operating table, the kind you'd see in a nightmare. Blood splattered on the floor and the walls, the smell of disinfectant and rotting flesh. There was a nearby table littered with metal instruments that could make anybody talk. Alright, well this game just took a weird turn. My first instinct was to get up and get off of it as fast as possible, but my neck, hands, and legs were cuffed and pinned down in thick metal braces. I tried to force myself out with all my strength, but the braces didn't so much as budge. Hello? What's going on? Where am I? Allie, you there? All I heard back were echoes of my own screams. Wherever I was, this place must be massive. Hey, Taco. Kat was holding some kind of helmet with thick wires extruding from the back of it. Oh shit, it's nerve gear. Oh god, I'm going into SAO. Don't worry, Allie is doing fine. She's just taking a little nap. Kat, what's going on? You've got to help me. I was just on my date with Allie when everything went dark and these fucking guys kidnapped us and... I know, Taco, I know. She sighed. You did good, but not good enough. That's pretty much it. Would it make you feel better to hear that you're the best one yet? I don't care. Get me out of here. At this point, there's no point explaining. She placed the helmet on my head carefully. Even if I wanted to stop her from doing so, the brace around my neck made it impossible to maneuver. Please, Kat, don't do this. I could hear the hum of a massive generator turning on behind me. She raised her hand, revealing a trigger switch with a single red button. I just want to get out of here. I want to get back to my life, whatever it is. Please. Not today, Taco. She pressed it. The sound of crashing waves. A world without time or color. I'm back. This time, it's as if I'm sitting in an audience, watching myself from afar. The escape had failed. I'd been separated from her and captured. We really never had a chance, did we? I find myself praying that she's safe. If anything happened to her... For a moment, the world exploded with color. Always the hero, aren't you, Taco? What did you do to her? You should be more worried about yourself. You knew the rules. If you try to escape the island, you die. It didn't have to be like this, but you... I'm done talking. Goodbye, Taco. Oh, will you look at that? Looks like our little hero's got some life left in him. You know, Taco, you're in luck. Usually I just kill you for this, but a new opportunity's just opened up, and I think you'd be the perfect fit. Hey, don't just lie there. Just 5 more minutes. You're the star of the show. You can't just sleep through it. Watch me. Oh, that's how you want to play. Definitely not Black Cat pirate material for... You know, now that you say that, yes, I can see that. I definitely can. It's on. Ow! Rise and shine, sleepyhead. Ow, did you just hit me? What? Me? Never in a million years. Anyway, what was your name again? Oh, my name's... I can't remember my... Wait a minute. So... Failed to escape. Didn't die. Got memory erased. Joined show. We're now back at the beginning. Really now? You've got to be joking. I'm dead serious. I can't remember a thing. Who knows? It might be for the better. Luckily, we've got your name on file, Taco. My name's Kat. It's nice to meet you. Well, and it also definitely turns out that she's not the mystery girl. Because that was kind of my running theory. Was that Kat was actually the mystery girl I tried to escape with, and for whatever reason, she was then thrown into this role to watch me die or something. But that does not appear to be the case. So now... now I really don't know who the mystery person is. Unless it's Allie. Was I supposed to be together with Allie this whole time? You're the star of our new show. Find love or die trying. Let me get you up to speed. Wait, what? How on earth did I get into this mess? I'm somehow stuck on an island in the middle of nowhere in an insane dating game show from hell. From what Kat said, I'm dead meat if I can't finish the show with a fiancé, or if the readings aren't high enough. None of the girls on the show know the truth, and if they found out, they'd kill all of us. Why couldn't I wake up with no memories in a regular hospital like a regular drama protagonist? At least the girls seem nice. Allie's quite something. Something tells me she'll be hard to keep up with, and that's just not from losing a race to her in the field. Scarlett's interesting. I've still got no idea if she's trying to read the magazine or the book hiding it. I'll figure that out later. Tara marches to the beat of her own drum. I like that. Violet's cool, but intimidating as hell. I'm pretty sure she was about to cook one of the brothers for dinner. Then there's Yui. She seems like a really sweet girl. Something about her is really familiar. She said she knew me from before. I'll have to ask her about what I was like before as soon as I can. But for now, the show must go on. And that's why Taco is the perfect soulmate for each of you. I'm sorry, you just drew a bunch of numbers and symbols that don't mean anything. It's like the bullshit math that they show on a screen in a movie. Ah, you're late to the party, Taco. Now that we're all together, it's time to explain the rules of this show. Wait, so, hold on. Is this a loop? Is this... Did I fail, and it's now looped me? But... I'm so confused right now. Like, did I... But why didn't they kill me then? That's what I mean. Like, it's something I'm getting Doki Doki'd again. I'm getting Doki Doki'd again, and I don't like it. I thought this was going to be more straightforward. So, am I now on a third loop? But if I am, how are they... So does that mean they're all in on it? Like, they're not meeting me for the first time. They're meeting me at least for the second time. Possibly third time, because I don't know how many of these young ladies I've met. This... Curiouser and curiouser. If they can rewrite memories, they may be... Oh, that's true. That might be what the helmet is doing. The helmet might be rewriting memories. Interesting. Well, either I'm still approaching the end, or this game has a you fucked up, start over. But I was really just kind of hoping if I got like a fuck up, it was like I just die instead. And the coded books are to make sure none of them figure out what's really... I guess that makes sense. Oh, it's just weird. You'll get to know 3 of the girls over the next 9 days over 3 dates with each of them. Then, on the 10th day, you'll have to ask one of them to marry you. So I've got 10 days to save my life. So, without further ado, who do you want to spend time with? Wait, I have to choose already? I haven't even had a chance to really talk with any of them yet. Don't think of it that way. Think of it as a, who do you want to talk to the most right now? Alright. Well, I guess I'd like to spend today's alone time with... Hold on just a second. I forgot to tell you something pretty important. She pulled me aside. This should be far enough. So, the girls think you'll be asking any of the 5 of them for a date. But, really, I only want you to be asking 3 of them. Basically, everybody but Yui and Allie. Why's that? Let's just say we think we'll be getting higher ratings that way. And you know how important it is to get high ratings, right? I don't really have a choice, do I? Nope. Glad we're on the same page, Taco. So, without further ado... We walked back to the girls. Oh, it literally won't let me. You dirty dog. I was gonna intentionally pick one of them. Well... Okay. So, I think we're definitely continuing the game. Because I don't think the game would intentionally eliminate 2 of the characters if it really had reset. So something is amiss in this dating game island. I'm going with Tara this time. I don't really care for these 2 is the problem. So I'm going to go with Tara. Tara. All right, we'll make it happen. As I walked closer and closer to the games room, I could hear people screaming bloody murder. Help! You're not going anywhere. Take him, I'm too young to die. I rushed inside as fast as I could. What kind of brother would sacrifice his own flesh and blood to survive? Life is tough, Buttercup. No! I'll save you, bro! Bro! Ah! It's the heroes that die first, you know. Bro! Where was I? Oh, right. 1 down, 2 to go. Get over here! They were playing a fighting video game. Oh, sup, Taco? Give me a second. I've got to do a bit of pest control. 2 and 3. Kill him first. Okay, so she's a little bit of a cutie, I'm not gonna lie. Alright. Y'all lost fair and square. As promised, you guys know what you have to do. The Brothers 5 groaned as they each put on some kind of futuristic helmet. Not bad. Damn, not bad, Tara. You wipe the floor with those guys. I do make a living doing this, believe it or not. Though lately it's been a little boring. Why is that? It's just same old, you know? Though, I do have something new in store if you're down. Why not? Good. I'm just gonna need you to put on this non-suspicious at all headset. Tara picked up a helmet from behind the couch and placed it on my head. This won't hurt a bit, so don't worry. Wait, why would it... It was like... It shocked my neocortex, preventing me from talking. It was like lightning ran through my head. It's nerve gear. I'm in some kind of forest? Oh, Taco, you're here too. Where are we? I want to go home. Oh, stop whining. You're just in a video game. Come on. This isn't the first time you've seen this happen in fiction. That kind of thing exists now? It's been around for at least 1 million years by now. Get with the times. Last time I checked, I'd never heard of anything like this. Alright. So maybe it was some kind of weird device I'd never seen before. Can you blame me for wanting to try messing with it? Wait, there's no way this could be a game. It looks too real. I had to admit, I had my doubts too. Everything looked as if it was really there. Hey, if you want proof, just try walking outside of this forest. 2 took a few cautious steps forward, then some more. Oof! He smacked against some kind of invisible wall. There's some kind of invisible wall. I didn't want to say here just because of the humor joke of it. It really is a video game, huh? Actually, that's where the wall of the games room. I thought this console would be like a deep dive sort of virtual reality video game too, but it seems like everything we do here is replicated in the real world. Walk too many steps in a certain way, and smack! Doesn't that make this kind of useless? I guess, if you're allergic to fun. The sound of the intercom played through the forest. Hey, can you guys hear me? Cat, we can hear you. What's up? You guys need to log out of the game right now. If you're in the game too long, it'll fry your brain. What? Why? What? Long story short, it's an experimental, how to say, game console that we had in storage. No idea how Tara found it, though. This show is always trying to find new ways to kill me, isn't it? How much time do we have? Before it fries your brain? I don't know, maybe a few minutes, maybe several hours. But it'll slowly sap your sanity the longer you're there. Just log out already. You don't know how. The Brothers 5 and I looked around frantically, but there wasn't any way for us to log out. Oh, I don't think you guys can see the logout menu. I think it's an admin-only kind of thing. If you can see it, Tara, then come on, log us out already. She cackled like a B-movie maniac. Something tells me that she didn't have much sanity to sap in the first place.
But it'd be such a shame to leave here so soon. Let's play a game first. It just so happens that as an admin, I can change all of your avatars at will. Check this out. Bam!
I looked down at my hands, which had now become tiny little white wings. I looked down at my face, and I have a beak? I became a bird? Oh God, what did she do to us? We're pigeons! Let me out! We'll never become accountants now. We're gonna die here. I think I've got a new fetish. The pigeons 5 ran around frantically like chickens with their heads cut off. Can't blame them. Welcome to Bountiful Boyfriend. That's the first thing that popped in my head as well. I looked up to Tara, who seemed like a giant compared to us now. Now, I'm sure you're wondering why I've turned you all to birds. I guess you could say that. It's funny, Taco. Earlier you told me that this whole show was like a dating sim, except that you were in the driving seat. Now the shoe is on the other foot. She cackled again like she literally is creating Bountiful Boyfriend. Welcome to Pigeon Dating Sim Battle Royale. You'll have to seduce me if you want to get out of here. With each day that passes, I fear more for humanity's future. And you wanted us to be pigeons for this. I mean, yeah. The ratio of human to pigeon visual novels is totally out of whack, man. I figure we should balance that out. I am trapped in a killer virtual reality game. I am also trapped on a killer dating show. To make matters worse, I am also trapped in the body of a pigeon. Now, I need to seduce a woman with my avian charm. You can imagine the kind of stress I am under. Now, seduce me! One by one, the Pigeons 5 fired pickup line after pickup line at Tara, but to no avail. Come on, come on. Move those wings like you mean it. I tried my bird hard on and ear fucked her, but it didn't work. I can't imagine that being a pigeon helped with that in any way. Let's try one more. How about... Damn girl, you're a hoot. Damn girl, you're looking so fly. Damn girl, you're more addicting than quack. With my will to live at an all-time low, The game went dark. A moment later, we were back in the games room. What? We're back, thank God. I've got 4 fingers. Or I've got 4 fingers. Why did I read the 4? I've got fingers, I can write. I can fill out a balance sheet. Oh, just when it was getting good. Wait, is something burning? The game console had smoke coming out of it. Guess it's toast. What happened? My mind's all foggy. You okay, Tara? I'm gonna take a nap. She jumped on the couch and within seconds was fast asleep. The brothers 5 and I decided it would be best to never talk about this again. I stumbled back to my room and plopped onto my bed. Who'd be coming at this hour? I'm sure it's Kat. I shuffled over in a haze. Hey there, Taco. Sorry to bother you this late. It's alright. What's up, Kat? Don't mind me. Just gonna make myself real comfortable. Kat walked by me and comfortably sat herself on my bed. I really gotta get one of these beds for myself already. I closed the door, then sat facing her on the opposite side of the bed. So, what brings you here tonight? Can't stop thinking about me? You wish. Unfortunately, it's my job to help you survive until the end of the show. And that means checking in with you every night to see how you're doing, and making sure you're doing your best on ratings. That's nice of you. Thanks, Kat. Well, to be honest, I don't have a choice. Finding a new person to take your place would be a recruiting nightmare. Back to what I'm here for. Your date with Tara today was a ratings knockout. Honestly, I've got no idea what to say about your date today with Tara. Except that I'm surprised anyone thought it was a good one. Can I really be picky when my life's on the line? I guess not. That said, I'm hoping we can sprinkle a little more drama into this show. More romance, love triangles, and less pigeons. Implying that they don't have to get a new recruit every... Yes, that would be me every 10 days. I'd rather go on a second date with Tara tomorrow. I get that it would be better for ratings to date somebody else, but I want to spend some more time with Tara. Interesting. Well, even so, it's out of our hands. What do you mean? Look, in a perfect world, you'd be able to do just that. But if you do that, the show ratings won't be high enough. And if ratings aren't high enough, they'll axe the show and your life with it, even if it's not the last day yet. In some messed up way, that almost makes sense. You're quick on the uptake. I'd almost think that it wasn't your first time on a life or death killing dating show. Well, that's pretty much what I needed to tell you. It's getting late, and we both got big days tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow. Night, Taco. Good. She was gone before I had a chance to finish. Guess it's time to call it a night. The sound of waves. Hey. I can hear her call out to me within a dream. It's you. I love you, Taco. I always will. And I'll always love you, too. My mouth moves on its own. Even if there's so many other women on this show, they could never be you. I held her tight and kissed her. Does she remember previous shows? That's a fair question. That is a very fair question. I don't know. I feel like Kat should remember previous shows. I feel like she has to. Because with explicitly telling me not to date Yui or Allie at the start of this, I feel like she has to be in the know. But then again, the producers also could have just handed her a note, although she is the producer. Damien could have handed her a note that says, just tell him this. And I guess she's not allowed to ask questions either. But, I mean, if she also has the codes for the books, I mean, how would she not have the information? You promise? I promise. Promises are unbreakable, you know. That's what you told me.
I meant every word I said.
She smiled at me. You better have. Your face is becoming clearer to me with every day that goes by. I know you're here with me, but which one are you? We kicked off our morning with a delicious meal made by Violet. So, tell us more about your dream, Tara. I don't really remember much, but I was in a video game and I was getting hit on by a lot of pigeons. How am I supposed to respond to that? What if it was a sign? I'm sorry, what? It was a dream, nothing more. I don't see how. Allie had a devilish grin on her face. I think it is a sign, Tara. It's a sign that you should try making video games. The world needs more pigeon dating sims. You're right. There's no time to waste. Tara ran off.
Oh my. Are you certain that was a good idea to spur her on? Of course. Seriously, what's the worst that could happen? I felt a chill run down my spine. There you are, Taco. I've been looking for you. It's time to decide who's your second soulmate candidate. Cat moved in closer to whisper. Not like you really have a choice, though. So, without further ado, Taco, who's the unlucky girl? Still not letting me, huh? Let's do Violet, giggity. Violet. Alright, we'll make it happen. Give us a minute to set up the scene, then go find her. I had just gone outside the mansion to find Violet when a white limousine drove up and stopped in front of me. One stepped out from the driver's seat and walked towards me. Taco, good day. Please do enter. What's with the formal talk? Please just get in the car, Taco. You already heard what she did to my bro. He opened the passenger door and ushered me inside. I shrugged and went inside. What's the worst that could happen on a death game, Dane? We sat in silence as one drove me to what looked like some sort of fancy restaurant, then escorted me inside. Oh, dude, that is a fancy-ass restaurant if it's underwater. Bonjour, Suter. I trust my new butler brought you here safely. Yeah, he did. What's going on, Violet? I thought I would give you a chance to have some alone time with the star of the show, is all. I am told this is what people do when they are courting. Have you never been on a date before? Of course I have. And I've read all the manuals on the subject. I'll have you know, I've studied every book of the Lusty New Asian Maid series, and know them all by heart. Sure. That's, yeah, a word for it. Pardon my interruption. I brought your food. Please be seated, honored guest. Violet and I sat on a table in the center of the Violet and I sat at a table in the center of the palace, as one placed each dish onto the table, one by one. He seemed to linger over the meatballs as he brought them over. Thank you, one. Please, don't hold yourself back. Don't think I will. This food looks incredible, and probably worth more than my life. You're right on both counts, Taco. I'm ecstatic you like the assortment. I planned it myself. You're a chef? You could say that. What do you mean? Anyway, tell me about yourself, Taco. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. You don't remember your past? Yeah. Bummer, right? Then, rest assured, I will find the finest scientists in all the land to help you recover your memory when this is all over. That'd be great. Thanks, Violet. Think nothing of it. It's the duty of those with more to give back, no? Though, have you ever thought, perchance, that this is actually a blessing in disguise? What do you mean? Many of us would be happier not knowing what drags us down. That may be true, but still, I need to know. You sound just like the reference examples in the romance manuals. Consider me impressed. You know, those manuals are just regular old fiction novels, right? Oh, you're quite funny, Taco. An admirable trait to have. I like that. Anyway, you haven't told me about yourself, Violet. Who are you? What do you do for fun? I'd like to know. Being the scion of the Valentines does not leave much time for fun, I'm afraid. Even on this show, I spend most of my waking hours managing the Valentine's restaurant businesses. But I suppose if I have a spell of time, I enjoy baking.
I don't get it. Why are you embarrassed by liking baking? Everyone has a hobby. Baking is something of a servant hobby, according to my parents. When they found out I was enjoying that, well, they made sure to stop me from ever doing it again, with all the restaurant work. It's a bit ironic, isn't it? You know what? I do know of what, but what do you mean? Who cares what your parents think? Here on this island a million miles out, they can't stop you. How about we find some time together to bake up for lost time? She laughed like a child. That would be wonderful, Taco. I'll make some time on my calendar for you. We spent the next few hours enjoying the finest meal that money could buy. Each course was better than the last. Just like... I apologize for all the yawns. I even took a nap today. It's just exclamation point burp. Just like each chapter of the lusty new Asian maid, according to Violet. Something tells me that the same applies to everyone. Wait. Something tells me that the same applies to every moment I'll share together with Violet. That one I just left as a more generic one. The farts I wanted to be more on the nose accurate. Because I knew I'd probably fart more than burp. And we're only just over 811. We still have a chance to hit 1,000 farts before the end of the year. We're going to hit 1,000 yawns before the end of the stream, though. I was about to enter my room when I felt a familiar tap on my shoulder. Hey there, Taco. Got a minute? Add yawn. Let me just make sure Tara and Violet see me come in here. Fan some flames. Sorry, what? Kat looked around and smiled, then went into my room. I followed suit. First, the good news. Thanks to my plan, we've gotten enough ratings to avoid early canning. People loved it when you and Tara were the main ship, but loved it even more after Violet kicked off this competition. I'm glad to hear I get to live another day. For now, at least. But that can change on a dime, so keep it up. Between the two of those, do you have a favorite? Not really. I don't really like either of them. I know that's kind of mean sounding. I mean, my heart was set on Yui, and then she was ripped right from my rib cage. I guess I like Tara more. She's a little cuter. I think I have a better connection with Tara right now. Say what you will about Tara. It's always exciting to be around her. I had a feeling you'd say that, and you're right to say that. Well, we'll see where things go with her. Something tells me you'll get a chance to hang out with her again soon. Anyways, that's it for today. Keep it up, and who knows, you might just be the first one to make it out of here. Night, Taco. Good night, Cat. She left my room, closing the door behind her. Guess it's time to turn in for the night. Sometimes the most precious moments are the most mundane. It's just the two of us spending the event together, the evening together in the games room. I'm reading a book and at the same time watching her rage against an opponent in a fighting game. It's fun to just watch her savor every victory, or explode with profanity when she loses. Life is good. I've seen those t-shirts. It's times like these where you wish life could always be this simple. Sometimes in those moments, people wish for more excitement, for fame, for fortune, for anything but the ordinary. But all I want is the ordinary with you. Fuck you! I love this woman so much. So wait, is Tara my secret girlfriend from before? Then, you set the meat to around 300 degrees for 40 minutes. Okay, got it. Tara furiously scribbled down notes. Wait a minute. Couldn't I just cook it for 600 degrees for 20 minutes? That's not quite how this works, I'm afraid. But the math checks out. This may be loop 5. What's going on? Oh, good morning, Taco. How do you do? How do I do what? Haha, jokes. I'm teaching Tara the proper way to prepare a pot roast. So far, I'd say it's doing pretty well. Tara will be the one to prepare lunch today instead of me. Tara turned one of the dials on the stove as far as it would go to the right. And the student has surpassed the master. On second thought, perhaps I'll prepare an alternative course. One moment, please. Oh, ye of little faith. Time for the moment of truth. Lunch is served. What if this is loop 7? What if I've already been with all of them? And the reset was loop 6, and now this is loop 7. Tara was nervously clasping her hands tight. But what is your theory behind loop 5? It's delicious. I did it. Oh my gosh. Tara did a little dance of celebration and gave Violet a high five. Should I become a food vlogger? I'm a cooking savant. This talent shouldn't be wasted. Psst. Hey, Violet. What is it, Taco? Is this what you cooked, or is this what Tara cooked? Violet smiled and winked at me. I don't know what you're talking about. She sipped on her soup contently. I couldn't help but smile back at her. Damn, this was the best meal I've ever had. Granted, my memory only goes back about 3 days, but still, it counts for something. Just that if Yui seemed to be your forgotten love previously, but now Tara seems to be, that implies that another loop at least took place between them. See, that's an interesting take on that. I hadn't thought of it. I'm looking at it from the perspective of someone on this island is my original love, and this is some sort of bizarre test to see if I would end up back with that person, but it doesn't really explain Allie then, unless Allie's, like, resetting has never taken. And what I mean by that is they're doing it. I'm doing air quotations without a webcam on. But the reset is not taking in her mind. But she also was sent here by someone, because she says it's all up to him now, or it's in his hands. So I'm not sure what that means. So the way I'm looking at it, and you could very well be right, it's possible though that Tara is possibly my first love, but at the same time it could be, as you stated, like any number of memories kind of like trying to come to the surface. Or that she infiltrated the project and they're trying to get her to spill the beans by running her through the scenario over and over to see what she says and does. I still think the very first was Kat and her mind was wiped. It's possible. That's still a possible theory. I think she's in on it. I think her and Damien are in on it for whatever reason. But it's still a possibility. When you've got memory erasing and looping, it could be anything. Also, Keffy, normally I'm like, that's scuffed. It kind of works in this situation because I'm using my big brain to try and figure it out. So I'm not even mad. Not even mad today. Morning, Taco. It's time to decide who's your last soulmate candidate. Oh man, I'm gonna make a killing from today's bet with 4. The poor guy. He doesn't know you've been rigging the show. What he doesn't know can't hurt him. Anyway, after you make your choice, it'll just between the 3 soulmate It'll be just between the 3 soulmate candidates from here on out. Well, wait, just a second. What does... I thought somebody would ask. Let me explain. If you don't get chosen, we'll make the rest of the show a tropical getaway for you. You'll still be able to see the other girls and live in the mansion, so really, it's no big deal. Tara did a little fist bump. So, without further ado, Taco, who's the last unlucky girl? Trying things real quick. I guess I have to pick Scarlet. I was like, what if I click on them? Scarlet. Alright, we'll make it happen. Let's have Taco start in the mansion, and... Oh, I know where to bring Scarlet. Give us a minute to set up the scene, then go find her. It didn't take long to find Scarlet. She found me first. She had just burst through my door and was trying to catch her breath as she slammed it shut behind her. Taco, thank God you're okay. Oh my God. What's going on, Scarlet? Long story short, I experimented with some of the local fauna on the island earlier. There's really nothing like it. It's really incredible, and I messed up my intro with you earlier, and... Whoa, slow down. I made a new chemical compound that causes amnesia. It's amazing. Wow, that's not something you hear every day. The cool thing is, applying just the right amount to a person can make them forget specific things, or who they are, how to write, anything. The bad thing is... Something slammed into the door outside. I almost jumped up from the surprise. Gimme brains and bananas! Applying too much turns people to rabid monkey zombies, hell-bent on eating human brains. And bananas. Dear God, not the bananas. The door slammed again. It sounded like it was about to be knocked down. We need to get out of here, and fast! 4 busted through the door and blocked our only exit. Thank you, Rabbit. Give me brains and bananas! Everyone spam bananas in chat for 4. I'll get him out of the way. I'll give you time to run. I've got a better idea. Scarlet blasted 4 with a white powder covering his face entirely. He flailed wildly for a few seconds, then fell to the ground unconscious. What was that? Let's just say 4 seeing all the bananas he wants now. And we'll leave it at that. Follow me. We ran outside of the mansion as fast as we could. How did this even happen? I have no bananas. So we got a banana and a watermelon and then no bananas. That's okay. Everyone, I just appreciate that we at least threw some fruit up. Oh, I was afraid you'd ask that. I heard from Tara that you lost your memories, and I wanted to see if I could help you get them back. So I, may have experimented on the Brothers 5 to see if I could erase their memories and bring them back. I must have done the numbers wrong. I added way too much. I didn't even realize their brains were so empty in the first place. Rabbit, that's beautiful. I appreciate that. Remember, everybody, if you become a monkey zombie, you want bananas and brains. In a weird way, that's really sweet, Scarlet. Thanks. Crazy, But still, thanks. I'll fix this, I swear. I just need time to make an antidote. Luckily, I left my tools and supplies pretty near here. We can stay there till we've got an antidote. Sounds like a plan. Lead the way. Wait, where are the other girls? Do you think they're still inside? They're actually trapped inside the library right now. Oh shit, we gotta go back and save them. I don't know how to say this, but... the hype banana. I'm not sure what's hype about it, but I will accept it. I accidentally turned them to zombies too. But they were a little bit much, so I locked them in the library. We're doomed, aren't we? Scarlet and I passed the time talking about the craziness that was going on and coming up with a plan to... Excuse me. A plan to save everybody. She seemed to be quite frazzled despite seeming so put together, but I could tell she really did care about the infected. Not enough to prevent this from happening in the first place, but enough. I watched her build a machine that she insists can turn them back to normal, but looking at it, I can't help but be a little skeptical. Alright, it's showtime. You really think this will work? You bet. I made it after all. Looks like the coast is clear here. We walked to the outside of the library undetected, but we definitely weren't alone in there. Alright, it's time to save our friends. Brains! They're coming right at us! Nothing to worry about. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm trying to. So it's going to trying to... What the hell? Okay, hold on. Jesus Christ. I was kind of hoping that the minigun was going to stop after a couple of seconds. That's why I kept clicking. But apparently minigun noise is now a permanent feature in this game. So sorry. Oh, what the hell? I take my eyes off the cameras for 1 second and there's zombies in the house? Not much longer, and promise! We spent the rest of the day administering the antidote to each person. Each of them knocked out as soon as we delivered the cure. Not quite the first date you expected, huh? Oh, it was just old painless. Yeah, it was fine. Nothing terrible happened to them. You can say that again. It was definitely a first, though. Kat told me to make the date exciting. I had to get your heart racing. I think I did a pretty good job at that. I guess that's technically true, but aren't there easier ways? Something tells me this one is full of surprises. After today's date, I went out for a short walk outside the mansion. Oh, hey, Taco. Hey, Kate. Or Kat, rather. What's up? Let's not waste any time. I gotta get back to editing, and you know what I want to hear. I know Tara was your favorite till now, but maybe Scarlet has shaked things up a little bit. Who's your number one now? Boop! Tara is still my number one. I've been counting the days till I can see her again. And I know it's going to be worth the wait. Damn! That's definitely going to go in the broadcast. I couldn't ride that much cheese if I tried. I've got some good news for you then. My plan was Succession is a TV show.
Having 3 soulmate candidates has worked magic for our ratings. Which, of course, means the show will go on. That's awesome. So I'm safe now? Just for now, though we're not out of the woods just yet. We need to make sure the next stretch of the show rates even higher. It's time for Phase 2. Over the next 3 days, you'll go on a second date with each of the girls you've already dated. Just imagine how much higher our ratings would be if our viewers got to see even more of their favorites falling in love. Ad stroke, thank you. Just imagine that sweet ad revenue rolling in. Sorry, I got distracted for a second. Sound good to you? Sounds like a plan to me. Good, that's what I like to hear. Tomorrow morning, I'll be asking who you want to have on your second date. Put some thought into that. Sometimes the order of I was reading that as content instead of content. I put the wrong emphasis on the wrong syllable. Sometimes the order of I did it again. Jesus Christ. Sometimes the order of content is just as important as the content itself for ratings. Will do. Thanks, Kat. No biggie. I gotta get back to work, so I'll see you later. Night. I waved goodbye to her as she walked away from the mansion. Guess it's time to turn in for the night. We borrowed a boat and went for a cruise. This is Allie. This is Allie. I love the way the wind feels. Why's that? Feels like freedom. Can't get enough of it. Stupid English. Stupid homophones and words that are the same goddamn word with 2 completely different meanings. That's why I can't get the anime Love Live right. I always call it Love Live. And I go, no, that's wrong. It's Love Live. And I'm a stupid idiot. No cameras, no people. Nothing to stop me from... She pulled me close and kissed me on the lips. For a moment, time stopped, and we're the only 2 people that existed. Hey, whoa, watch it. No English around here. Jeez. Insensitive. No, I'm just kidding. I'm a terrible human being, and that's like my favorite. Maybe other than over the top Italian man, my favorite voice to do is when I get to do an Asian voice, because I make it so over the top and stereotypical, and it's like wow, that's not even remotely offensive at all. No, it's not offensive. Not a riri. You know, that's, you know. And to level it out, I'll do the Italian. When you get to a really, really high and you go, a baba da poopy, you talk about the pizza and the salami. Doing what I want. I smiled. I'm pretty sure we don't need to be all the way out here just for a kiss. I guess you're right. After all, it's hotter if people are watching. We laughed together as we cruised along till the sun went down. The world was our burrito. The sound of waves grew louder and louder, threatening to pull me back into reality. Will I know you before I'm taken under? Anyone else wake up with the world's worst headache? Tell me about it. What did we even do yesterday? Honestly, I can't remember. Though, I did have a dream we were being chased by someone. Oh, really? And who was that? I think it was... Scarlet. What are the odds of that? I think I dreamed the same thing. As did I. She locked us in the library, then shot us to pieces. Whoa, that's the same dream I had. What do you think? Made you all dream that? Ha 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 ha. Either way, it was just a dream. Ha 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 ha. Yui used mean glare. It's super effective. Come now. There's no point getting upset at someone at what they did in a dream. You're right, Violet. And yet... I seem to remember you being there too, Taco.
Oh man, how am I going to talk my way out of this one? Some way or another, Scarlet and I managed to convince everybody it was a crazy coincidence. At least, I think we did. Violet was more skeptical. Naturally, she had every right to be. Everything she dreamed really did happen. Let's hope this wasn't the kind of dream that comes back again. Morning, Taco. Congrats, you've made it to the 4th day. And you've become the first person to have not 1, not 2, but 3 soulmate candidates. Who'd have thought? Granted, soulmate candidates don't really exist, but hey, we'll edit that part out. You should be really, really proud of yourself. I can't tell if you're being serious or not. I'll leave that for you to guess. Anyway, between your 3 lucky romantic interests, who do you want to spend today with? So, if I listen to her correctly, if I want to make sure that the content is content, then I should probably not pick Tara right out the gate. But I also should not pick Scarlet because I just went with Scarlet. So the best choice for the next date is going to be Violet. Nice. I kind of had a feeling you would. I think Violet's somewhere around the mansion. Lead the way. I found Violet taking a walk outside the mansion. Hey Violet, what's up? Hello there, Taco. I just thought I'd take a nice afternoon walk. This place truly does bring back memories of home. You lived on your own personal island? Nothing quite that bougie. Bourgeois. Ew. Anyway, I've got a surprise for you. Want to see? From me? I motioned for her to follow me into the mansion. Hey, you want to see my belt buckle? I asked Kat to pull a few strings, and, well, we have everything we need to bake whatever we want now. Oh my. Arara. Violet looked at me with childlike wonder in her eyes. Let's get right to it then, why don't we? She was practically shaking with excitement. Her smile and laughter was positively infectious. We decided to make a chocolate cake. It was her favorite flavor, and I don't remember mine. That said, I also don't remember a thing about how to make cakes. But with Violet, that wasn't a problem. She got me up to speed with a soft and steady hand, and before long, we had the cake in the oven baking away. I wish it took longer to make. Seeing Violet do what she loved to do was most of a treat. Well, that was terrible. I tried to save that sentence, and I think I just made it worse. When she pulled the cake out of the oven, she looked like a kid on Christmas Day. Now, just for the finishing touches, a little more here, a little more there. She was in her own world, humming away as she danced around the cake, decorating it as she went along. She does look pretty cute right now. I couldn't help but smile and watch her in adoration. She's pure happiness right now. I wish I could take this moment and just freeze it in time for safekeeping. I can't wait to share this with the others. But first, Taco, would you mind testing it? You don't have to ask, believe me. I'm first in line to try it out. Thank you, I'm unsure if it is worth eating or not. Why is that? My family's caretaker, Shirley, she was one of the ones who taught me to bake. Besides my sister, Shirley was the only one who ever bothered to try what I made. Sometimes I worried that she told me it's delicious just to make me feel better. I took a little off the top of her cake with my finger and licked it off. It's delicious, Violet. You better believe it. I spoiled myself on the ending, so I shall now make no comments on the game's future. Only the game's present. Lolly. How could you? How could you? Believe me, I want to know the ending really bad, and part of me wants to look it up, but at the same time, like, I'm liking the little bit that just keeps coming and keeps coming, because like the game's not bad. When we first started it, I was like, this is okay. This is okay. You know, for a free game, another free game, it's not bad. But then now I've been playing this and I'm like, I want to know how it ends. And I'm not going to get to stream all of it tonight. So, because after I finish this date, we're going to hopefully finish it next week. I thought I was going to be finishing it today. But I still want to get our movie watch in. So we'll be finishing up after this date. Would you want to help me a little longer? I'm having far too much fun just to stop now. I've just started making some cookies and I find I quite enjoy your company and help, Taco. I'd love to. Let me know how I can help. Violet passed me a bowl of cookie dough, then a tray. All you need to do is make little cookie-shaped pieces out of this dough, then put them on the tray. Do not try to put any of them close together on the tray, or it'll become something of a mutant cookie in the oven. Got it. No mutant cookies here. I ripped off a piece of the dough from the bowl and rolled it into the size and shape of a cookie. Perfect. You're a natural. Thanks, Violet. Wow. Also, no Xeno or Heretic cookies. In the time it took me to make one, Violet had made 6 perfect cookies. She moved with mechanical efficiency as she kneaded balls of dough into perfectly shaped cookies. I looked at her hands and wondered what those hands do be doing with my testes. Wow, I thought you were great before, but you're really incredible. How long have you been doing this? Perhaps since I was about, say, 5? To this day, it remains the only thing I can best my sister at. I finished making another cookie as Violet finished 3 more. She held up one of the cookies and raised it to her face. You've gotten quite skilled at this, Taco. I just wanted to say again, thank you for arranging this. I'm on top of the world right now. It was my pleasure, Violet. Gosh, she's adorable when she smiles. For a few seconds, we kept working on the cookies in amiable silence, our eyes locked on each other's. You said you had a sister? Why, yes, indeed. Viola Valentine, first twins in the family. She... Oh, I'm out of room on my tray. She flashed a devious smile in my direction, right before she lightly threw a boa ball. She threw a boa ball in my face, and I said, no, not the boa ball. The boa ball, it's gonna hurt my head. What's with that, cheeky? Before I could react, it splatted against and stuck to my face. She burst into childlike laughter. Nice catch, Taco. Perhaps you might try using your hands next time? Oh, it's on. This is the second visual novel I have now played where baking has turned into silly, lighthearted tomfoolery flirting. I couldn't stop myself from smiling as I grabbed some ammo from my own cookie tray and threw them at her. She dodged them with ease and laughed. It's quite humorous how an old caretaker managed to do what you are struggling to do now. I interrupted her gloating with another dough ball throw. This time, it made a satisfying splat against her left cheek. Strike! Oh, you are so going down. Her smile turned devilish as she grabbed another dough ball. Oh, shit. I've only got a second before her next volley. Kiss fight! Kiss fight! I go on the offensive! I've just started to reach for another dough ball from the tray when a dough ball splattered against my forehead, sending me recoiling backwards. Ah! And another one landed right next to it. Ah, mercy! And then another. I crumpled to the floor in defeat. I declare this my victory in absolute confidence. She laughed as she pointed at all the dough on my face. I took the opportunity to interrupt her speech with another dough ball. It splattered right against her left cheek. Oh, you're even more dead now. Forget surviving this crazy TV show. I didn't know if I'm surviving the next 5 minutes. It was like looking a tiger dead in the eye. Violet reloaded her ammo and is winding up with another throw. It was all I could do to reach for one more ball and scream in defiance.
Bring it on!
Some say you can still hear my screams in the kitchen to this day. We finished cleaning up after our impromptu food fight and brought the desserts that survived the Great War to the porch. Her smile and laughter were infectious. Pardon me, but I guess we can rule out you being a baseball player before you had come to this island. She put her hand tenderly against my face as she wiped off some remaining dough. We locked eyes yet again. Her eyes were practically magnetic. Thanks for playing along, Taco. I suppose it's been too long since I've had that much fun. So, thank you for indulging my little whim. It was a lot of fun for me too, Violet. Don't mention it. Besides, I think I got a few good hits in to make it worth it. I'm worried for you. It appears your amnesia is getting worse. Violet laughed as she picked off some more crumbs off my face and licked them off her finger. Her eyes seemed to linger on mine. I do hope we can spend more time together soon. I quite liked this. I'd like that, Violet. I had a lot of fun with you, too. You're full of surprises, you know? Just wait and see. There's more where that came from. We spend the rest of the day talking and eating little desserts together on the porch. Though Violet seemed quite distant from when I first met her, I learned that the real Violet was nothing like that at all, and full of surprises. She could be unexpectedly shy one moment, then mischievous as a child another. One thing's for sure. Being around her makes my heart skip a beat and the time fly. Before I realized how much time has passed, it was already pitch black outside. She's the feisty one? I mean, so is Allie. I was feeling a bit restless after today's date to wait in my room, so I went downstairs to relax. Looks like someone had the same idea I did. Kat was relaxing on the sofa with a bottle of red wine in her hand. Hey there, Taco. Care for a glass or 5? No thanks. That's okay. I don't want to wake up with a hangover. Subtle feisty. Allie is explosive. True. This is true. Literally explosive. You're on a killer dating show and you're worried about a hangover? Man, I want whatever you're drinking. Kat fills her glass to the brim, then downed it in one go. Nope, still not feeling like a hangover is worth worrying about here. She laughed and lightly jabbed me. I felt like I was finally getting to see her real smile. Kat started chugging down the bottle. You okay? I work on a TV show that kills innocent people for shits and giggles. How okay do you think I could be? You might want to stop drinking that. You're more of a buzzkill than Buzz Killington, and I don't even know who that's possible. He's killed people with buzz saws. Sorry, Taco, I didn't mean that. It's okay, Kat. No worries. Yeah, this is worse than that time Buzz Killington made an appearance on a Dr. Taco stream. So, anyways, there was this time. Now that you mention it, how did you end up working here anyway? Oh, you know, the old career fair down the block. She laid down on the sofa. If you're here for the daily interview where I ask about your day, I already have enough footage for today. As strange as it might sound, Kat, I'm here because I'm worried about you. And why's that? People who chug a whole bottle of wine in one night usually aren't in the best place. Worry about yourself, Taco. If you knew some of the things I'd done to survive, you wouldn't be trying to comfort me. From what it sounds like, no one really has any choice. You just focus on being a ratings magnet on your dates. I'll be fine. Thanks, Taco. If you don't mind, I'd like to be alone. Good night, Cat. Don't stay up too late. Great, the walking corpse is giving me advice on how to live now. Do I really look that bad right now? Good night, Cat. I hurried along. Now hold on just a... If only I could escape this island as easily as I could from a very, very drunk cat. Wait a minute. If Cat's drunk, then who's making sure today's episode is good? Something tells me I'm not going to sleep very well tonight. The two of us were laying down in a grassy field, watching the world pass us by. Where would you want to go when we're out of here?
The countryside? Seems like it'd be the only place nowadays that you can get some peace and quiet.
That sounds nice.
Would you come with me? I know it's not for everybody, and it's missing a lot of the...
You don't even have to ask, love. Of course I'm coming with you. We're a team, right?
We're a team.
She moved closer. I held her tight in my arms.
Mom would have loved you. I wish you would have had a chance to meet her.
I know. We'll make sure our kids get a chance to meet theirs, though. Yeah, that's my assumption as well. Her face turned bright red.
What? Say that we're actually engaged.
It's cute how embarrassed she gets.
You mean it?
Every word.
You're sweet.
Not as sweet as you. Well, boys. We're ending on a minor cliffhanger again. We've got technically 3 more days to finish this loop. So now I'm like... What is going on? What is going on here? I am befuddled and confused. I was really expecting to be done with this before today. Or, like, before the end of the stream. And, that is not a thing that happened, unfortunately. But no, I definitely agree. That definitely does seem to be Yui. It seems the most accurate, especially with the whole, like, going back to the countryside. If memory serves, I'm pretty sure both of her parents are dead and she was living with her grandmother or grandparents. I can't remember if it was both or one or the other. But yeah, it definitely does seem that the memories now... The first run through made it seem like it was very specific to one girl. Now, this run through is making it seem like I've literally made at least emotional connections to Ali, Tara, and Yui. So I'm going to assume that because there's 2 more days, which means there's 2 more nights of dreams. Well, there's 3 more days technically. I'm going to assume that I'm probably going to get some sort of Violet dream flashback and then a Scarlet dream flashback. That's my assumption. But that's the kind of stuff, I guess, that we'll be finding out next week on Saturday Anime. So everyone, make sure you tune in for the exciting conclusion of Find Love or Die Trying, except for Lolly, who can skip the entire first half of the stream if she wants, because Starlight Empress is a stinky doo-doo head and had to spoil the game for herself, but no one else, thankfully. So we're gonna flip on over to here. There is no closed captions, unfortunately, and my webcam is being even shittier than usual. This look at this frame rate, guys. That's pretty boss, right? I know some of it is the lighting. It is a weak webcam, so it's like, but I like having the webcam on for when we do the watch along part. So I'm going to go use the restroom real quick. You guys enjoy. Now this is actually straight from. This says it's from the Sci-Fi Channel, February 1st, 1997. And then there's actually, I mean, we already watched Robot Carnival, but I guess they ran a segment of Robot Carnival after this. But I mean, we don't have to necessarily watch that part, but we'll probably end up watching it anyways, because it's Saturday anime, and that's what we do, baby. All right, I'm going to go use the restroom. I'm going to start this up, and then I'll be back, and we'll have lots of fun.